All right, ladies and gents, time for the Draft Labs ADAM Tournament Series Season 2 Finals, Game 2 of our first set. PNG just took one up on CIE. Teams have swapped sides. PNG taking the same exact composition, while CIE go with the very early game oriented team composition with an investment, a late game investment in the gangplank. So they know they have a squad that can go late if they need to, but they also know they have a squad that can pressure early and take towers early if they get the opportunity. Both teams have one main wave clear, Ziggs for PNG, Caitlyn for CIE. Ziggs definitely a more formidable wave clear than Caitlyn is. So if PNG are shoved underneath their tower by this early game comp, I don't know if they're going to be able to survive that well, but they will survive as long as Ziggs is there. First wave is clashed. First pull goes to Nicodemus. They get Avernus up, but they end up getting stunned out instead. Avernus was taken low, but didn't take that much damage. Still going back into the fight, though. Strider and Frozen jump right onto the members of CIE right as soon as that hook, went down. Interesting play. So Nicodemus gets the hook onto somebody who didn't really want to. Ooh, that was close. Got the hook onto the champion. They didn't really want to get the hook off, but they were able to get damage, but they got punished for it. So the fact that he pulled in the Darius meant that he was going to take guaranteed damage, and his team was going to have to use way too many spells just to get Darius down and not even kill him. So maybe on one side, too many resources invested into Darius, and then on the other side, Darius did get low, so I guess that would be an even trade. Next minion wave is approaching. This is the third minion wave of the match, you guys. Another attempted pull from Nicodemus, does not find it. Strider and Sundays are both in danger of these pulls, you guys. And Frozen isn't going to help that much because he's going to end up getting pulled in as well. With the Blitzcrank comp, you need to do, there's two things you can do with the Blitzcrank comp that you're really trying to take the early game with. You can either play full pressure and never really press Q, never really throw down any pulls, always have it available and simply use it to your advantage to say, I'm going to pull you, force the enemy team to move back underneath their tower where your Caitlyn will be able to take advantage and get siege down. Or you just say, I'm going to pull anybody I see fit. I'm going to pull, we're only 2 minutes in, nobody has items, nobody has damage, whatever. I'm going to pull in Avernus, I'm going to pull in Frozen, I'm going to pull in whoever I can pull in, and I'm just going to keep on casting that Q, and hopefully it's going to get my team enough victorious trades so where we can get a kill, and then we'll be able to take a tower through that advantage. I prefer the first of the two, to be honest with you. Nice pull. Sunday's locked right into a Caitlyn trap. Forced to flash right away, but now Nicodemus, he's the one in danger. He flashes out as well. Another good bit of punishment going down by PNG post-pull, but a flash forced by Sundays. That's going to give Blitzcrank the advantage. Who cares if Blitzcrank flashes down? Flash pulls are too hyphy anyway for me. Another pull. Avernus locked down. Looks like Nicodemus is going to be going for that strat. Avernus drop. First blood to V8 once again. A little bit of extra gold going on the Ezreal. Would have rather had it go to the Caitlyn, but she did get an assist on that kill. Can't really do much when this tower that gets the kill anyway. You thought he was going to get away. Now, we have the numbers advantage for CIE. They can pressure forward. It's really up to Nicodemus, but he doesn't have a very tanky build at the moment. So if he was going to try and pressure out the enemy team, he would have to be taking a little bit too much of a risk to do so. Now they have the numbers advantage. PNG are going to allow them to push forward the wave, respect it, but then once all 4 members of PNG are back and ready, it's going to be back to the same exact thing we just saw. Nicodemus needs to secure a pull here. Avernus locked down. Nice traps by World Best player. Going to keep Avernus at bay. Nice pull attempt from Nicodemus again. This is not enough pulls, you guys. Blitzcrank is a mega early game champion. He is one of the best champions in the first 5 minutes of the game because he can apply so much pressure, he can secure first bloods. But if you take him past 7, 8 minutes, then his advantage is going to pretty much be negated because all your tanks are going to be too tanky to pull in. He's not going to have that target selection that he had before. Nice damage from stairs. So Nicodemus, his time is whittling away. There it is. Sundays, no flash, but still able to get away. Frozen jumps in just in time, negates lots of damage. Now Nicodemus exhausted. He will be dropped. Sundays, that's the first blood for PNG going to the carry on their side. So now V8 and Sundays with 1 kill each. 300 gold lead in PNG's favor. They simply spread the CS a little bit better than CIE have been doing. Average gold going to PNG in both games. This looks like it could be the first little bit of siege for PNG, but they're getting hit pretty hard here, so I'm not sure if they're going to be able to continue it at all. They do get a little bit of damage down, which is nice. We're seeing a different strategy here, you guys. It's very ebb and flow-esque, similar to what we saw in the last match. But right now, it's actually CIE are the ones who are actually having to defend underneath their turret and then try and run forward and secure a kill with the Blitzcrank pull. Not how you win with Blitzcrank, mind you. Blitzcrank needs to be forward. He needs to be enabling his carries rather than grabbing a pull every once in a while. Nice work. Avernus gets locked down and taken out right away. That was a good pull. Here comes the ultimate from stairs as well. They're going to try and follow this one up, but PNG are able to get out alive. CIE just not really jumping on the gun there, but they are in a good position now. Blitzcrank just about in as good a position as Blitzcrank will ever be in. That front spot of the enemy team's bush. Now he can run forward. He makes that little route down here. This is like the favorite Blitzcrank route right down here. Nice pull. Now Strider's locked down. You sit in this bush. The enemy team is hanging out down here because they know you're in the bush. Then you make this little route right here like this, and you pick up any stragglers if they end up not reacting to you. It's pretty much the way to win on Blitzcrank. So right now that was done well. Troll Queen, Jane Core, my suggestion to you, my friend, is stick around, man. Stick around. Stick around until after the set. Don't forget, we're making announcements. Both teams now back to the dance. This early game, it's not going enough places for this Blitzcrank squad. You know, I'm very critical of Blitzcranks, you guys. Super, super critical. I always have been. And right now, I'm telling you, this game is not far enough in CIE's favor to really take advantage of this Blitzcrank. Almost 7 minutes in, first tower has barely been damaged at all. Nico Damus wants to get a pull. He finds one, but he's getting the one who's getting killed anyway. He does get dropped. Strider secures it. An unfortunate punishment for CIE as Blitzcrank ends up getting caught. Now V8, he's in trouble, but he does get the relic at least. But another good bit of punishment from PNG. They are a very punishing squad, you guys. Last match, if CIE went too far forward, they punished them with the engage. Now if CIE want to get anything, whether it be damage, whether it be a relic, they're there to punish them with their pokers. Last match, this is a really cool thing about this strategy that we're seeing from PNG as well. Uh-oh, V8 jumps forward, gets locked down for a second, and pulled in. Forced to flash away. Nice pull late. On to Frozen. Strider secures kill into V8 with his ultimate, but now Frozen gets dropped. Great job, Nico Damus, giving that kill to world's best player as well. Now Nico Damus going back in Sundays, looking for an execution. Ends up giving it up to Gangplank. Good damage spread here, or a good gold spread, rather. Avernus wants to body block a pull if he can. Nico Damus, now's the time to do it. Doesn't find it. That's unfortunate. Time is running thin for this Blitzcrank comp, ladies and gentlemen. And before that fight started, I wanted to mention that one of the really cool things about this composition that PNG has brought... Oh my god, what a nice ultimate, man. V8 is so good with those long-range ultimates. Always places them like right exactly where they need to be. He just hit 2. Super nice. Anyway, the cool thing about this composition that PNG have brought here is that it can work both ways. Last game, they utilized the 2 tanks. They utilized the fact that 2 tanks could rush the enemy squad. In this game, they're utilizing the 2 pokers because they're the ones shoving forward. The 2 pokers are the ones that are dealing the damage from range and enabling Frozen and Avernus to stay forward and thus, you know, exacting even more of an advantage. Another pull goes for Nico Damus. They secure Sundays on the kill as well. Stairs too deep, pops his barrier, not going to find as much damage as he wants. He does survive for a good bit of time though. Avernus still in the fight, 1 for 1 so far. Nico Damus left low, flash from Avernus, double kill for him. Are we going to see another 8-minute quadra here, you guys? I don't know, maybe. World's best player heals out, saves the day. Uh-oh, Avernus, that's the 3rd. Is he going to secure another? I don't think he has the ultimate available, but he does have the damage. Gets the pull in. That's a double kill, double kill, and a second quadra. Delayed this one, mind you. But Avernus, 2 quadras, each before 10 minutes in the last 2 matches. Beautiful play. They still don't get the first tower down, but whatever. Jinx might take it down. Beautiful. Beautiful. That engage was initiated by Nico Damus. A really nice pull on the Sundays. Then the Darius just comes out and has a little bit too much sustainability. Not healing, but a little bit too much tankiness. Well, he does have healing now, but lasts a little bit too long and does a little bit too much damage. Right now, the Darius is really killing it. Sundays dropped by V8, Sunday's unable to get close enough to that tower to really... Actually, does get the tower down, but unable to get away from the tower after taking it. Here comes the Ziggs ultimate. Clears out the waves. Nicodemus also takes damage. And that's a saved turret. A little bit more utility from Ziggs, something that he's so great at. If your team gets killed, if you have to get some executions, you can clear those waves. You can save your tower from long range like this. And that exact situation, that one little R button that Strider just pressed, saved his team a lot of strife later on because their tower would have taken too much damage. It just made the lead that they gained by taking down the first tower that much more prominent. Avernus just right in the front. Then Frozen's there to negate the damage onto him. So a cool little combo. Frozen jumps in front of Darius. Or excuse me, Braum jumps in front of Darius, negates the damage that he would have taken and in punishment. Very nice. Very cool little combo there. Ultimate from Ezreal, trying to clear out the wave. V8 maybe a little bit too far forward. No, he gets out alive. CIE put into a very difficult situation here. Post 10 minutes, you guys, and no tower taken. No large kill lead, no large gold advantage for the Blitzcrank comp. It's going to be tough for them to come back from this one, you guys. At least that's just my opinion. CIE, what can they do? What can CIE do here? One thing that's good for CIE is that they are gaining more and more wave clear. As the game goes on, Blitzcrank can drop his barrels and deal more damage to the minions, and then followed up by a Caitlyn Q, and that's CS for Caitlyn and wave clear for his side. So as the game goes on, this investment that CIE have made in the gangplank only gets stronger and stronger. We got to keep that in mind, you guys. Nice 4-man ultimate from Ziggs. Damn, son. Strider's killing it with them R buttons. There's the mark. Avernus is here, makes the dive, gets exhausted right away, but is looking for his first reset. There's one. He is left fairly low and does get dropped by V8. Now Stairs, he's on the run, but the dive is still continuing. Nice ultimate from Stairs to keep the rest of the enemy team away. Now Frozen, he's taking tower shots. He really should go down here, but they didn't get the damage off that they really needed to. He was fairly tanky, and I think that Stairs was worried he was going to take him out. But you know what? 1-for-1 trade in favor of Nil. Once again, the game is going to be delayed, which is going to favor Team CIE with this Caitlyn and Gangplank. Even still, it looks like this tower will end up going down. There just isn't enough wave. There isn't enough defense potential on red side to defend it. Now Frozen locked up. Should be taken down here. That is the case. Stairs secures it. That should be a saved inhibitor, at least for a couple more minutes, you guys. All the delaying that's going on is definitely going to work in CIE's favor, even with the Blitzcrank. Now check out how much space PNG have to run backwards. If PNG lose one member, if they get at a numbers disadvantage or they make a faulty engage, they have to run really far to get back to their tower. Uh-oh, Avernus, he wants the 1v4, you guys. Is the ultimate available? I don't believe though, but there's the first kill, followed by a Jinx ultimate, 2 already taken down, and Avernus is surviving so long. Double kill for him, 1 already taken by Jinx, so no quadra potential, but 3 kills now from PNG, and it was only Avernus there. That is incredibly surprising, you guys, and very impressive. That's going to be an inhibitor. I thought the inhibitor was saved. I really did. But then Avernus has showed that with Darius, you can just 1v4, I guess. I guess you can just 1v4 with Darius, man. He's the new Yorick. Nice pull there. They are going to deal with Avernus, but you know what? It was not a bad time for him to go down. He just picked up another double kill. Now 7, 5, and 4. Going to finish up a phase. He wasn't even built in any damage. Like, what the hell? Sundays locked down and is taking lots of damage. Goes down. A consistent numbers disadvantage for PNG has stopped them quite a few times, and the delay is real. Frozen, he's tanky, but is still being tanked up. Strider, now he's dropped. All I can do in this game, because everything is so like 1 by 1 by 1 by 1, is just say people's names right before they die. I'm not sure what Braum believes he's going to do here, but I do think this is a good decision made by CIE. Braum's going to try and proxy up these waves, but you know what, CIE, they don't really care. They're going to get their executions. They're going to get the damage off on this tower while they can. World's best player needs to be damaging it. I'm not sure why they weren't simply just giving up their lives there to the tower. Very surprising. Frozen, like I said, going to get his execution. Going to proxy up a wave or 2. Now world's best player and Stairs, both fairly low and in danger of Avernus, who has the speed bonus, mind you. Uh-oh. That's the 5th stack. Avernus, does he have the pull still available? That's slam dunk. World's best player down. Solo kill. Now Stairs is in danger. Forced to pop his heel right off the bat, but Avernus still tanking up. Double kill for the Darius. Solo plays for Avernus. 9-5-4. Not a bad pull. Knocks him up. V8's here to capitalize. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All the while, minion waves being pushed back into CIE's territory. Jinx is here. Brahm's making his way back. It's a 2v2 right now. Burst from 8P Ezreal in combination with Lockdown and Isolation from Blitzcrank could work well. They just have to hit a pull first. There's another pull attempt. Nicodemus, he's basically casting it off cooldown. Is it working well for him? He needs to pull in Sundays again. V8 goes in right into a Luden's Echo proc. He's taken low. He's shut down by Sundays. Once again, a 3 versus 3, but Darius is on his way back. Frozen, nice lockdown. They need to kill one more person before Darius gets here because he easily counts for 2. PNG, they know they're down. Ooh, flash forward from Nicodemus. I said something earlier about flashes on Blitzcrank. He's definitely proved me wrong. They lock down Strider once again. That's the kill they needed. Now it's a 3 versus 3 with Darius making his way back in right now. Very important that this numbers advantage is not going in PNG's favor. Now Sundays, he's taking the damages. Frozen does block very well, but Sunday's still left low. V8 is back. Nice triple knockup from Frozen. They get Nicodemus low, and Sunday secures the kill, but here comes V8. Now Frozen. He's going to end up going down to the Caitlyn. Avernus is in trouble as well. This is not a great situation for a Darius to be in because the damage he's taken is heavy. He heals up just enough to get downstairs, but V8 and World's Best Player still on the hunt. Whew. Whew. These fights are crazy, man. These fights are crazy. The Yates with the combos. Dodge. Dive, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. World's Best Player almost locked down by some chompers, but ends up 90 calibering net right out. Nice damage from V8. Outtrades Strider. Huge outtrade there because there isn't much sustain on blue side. And look at that. Strider has 0 health pot. Strider will be basically shut down for quite some time. They can use this advantage. These little things like getting Strider low, getting one of the enemy teammates down low enough to where you know he's not going to be much use in the next team fight is huge. And those can be the difference makers between a comeback in this match and losing it outright in the next team fight. Avernus, nice mark dash on a V8, does get it late. V8, Arcane shifts away, but Avernus is waiting with the pull. Now V8 will fall. First kill for Avernus, a 4 versus 3 advantage for PNG. Exactly what they need to win the game. Flash from Sundays, no zap found. Avernus is getting low, but not low enough. He's also sustaining off his Q. Second kill for Strider. Nicodemus is down. Make that a double for Avernus. Now Stairs is low. Double kill for Strider. Double kill for Avernus. An ace in favor of PNG, and that will be the game, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot leave a Jinx this much time to siege. PNGOP take the set 2-0 over Counter Instigate Epsilon and move into the grand finals. Congratulations, Strider, Frozen, Sundays, and Avernus. The exact same composition in both matches, but they used the exact polar opposite strategies. In this one, they were shoving the whole time. They were the aggressive players, whereas in the last game, they were the defensive players. In this match, it was really Strider and Sundays that shined. In the last match, it was Avernus and Frozen. Now, of course, in this match, Avernus was playing his mind off as well, but I think when it comes down to the meta of this game, or the macro strategy rather of this game, it was all about Strider and Sundays. They were able to hold up their side, hold up the poke side of this composition. Well done, G freaking G.